Hello everyone! Welcome back to another high-level match of StarCraft 2. What I got for you today is a Zerg vs Protoss, where in game number 1 we found ourselves on the map Royal Blood. Royal Blood is a perfect name for this map because we are talking about royalty. Here is none other than the final boss, the last son of Boxer, and his opponent in the opposite corner, playing with the Protoss, is none other than the smiling assassin. So who is going to win? Is it going to be the boss or the assassin? Let's find out together. My name is Keanu, and as usual I'm going to find out together with you. This is going to be exciting because this is from Katowice 2023 quarterfinals, so they prove that they are top of the top. And let's see what tactics we are going to use, what strategies, what mind games. Already here, as usual, Zerg needs to be greedy with a second hatchery a little bit further away. Usually, especially for players like me, I put it exactly next to the main base in order to be able to have a better defense. But we are talking about top players and they know their timings, they know everything about this game, inside and out. While here, probably herO is going to try to have his own access. In terms of income, they are pretty similar right now. There is not that a big difference. Obviously, Zerg use way more minerals than Protoss. Protoss is more about minerals and gas because he has higher tier units that can do a lot of damage. So ideally, it's for the Zerg to attack non-stop and to not allow Protoss to have that death ball, especially if it's made out of carriers, Tempest, and other higher tier units. In the meantime, the probe is still here, stealing a little bit of the minerals and trying to do a little bit of scouting to know exactly the timings. Now it's time for the probe to go. Already here we have the spawning pool and Zerglings coming. So what is herO going to do? Yes, go. It's important to save even one drone. Why not, if it can be done? And here we have a perfect wall. Probably here we are going to have a unit. Usually it's a stalker or a zealot and can easily defend the main two bases. This is why as Protoss you cannot have the luxury that Zerg has to spread around the map. Already the probe is running for its life. Run, run. But the probe is going to survive. Yes, the probe is surviving. Good for you, little fellow. Now go back home and let the big boys play. Already here we have where usually you have the second hatchery, you have the third one. It's morphing, and so far so good. They do not try anything that is like cheese. I just posted the previous video that I posted on my channel. It's a game where herO is defending against a super cheese and is winning like in 2 minutes. At this level it's unheard of, but check it out. It's a world record, like to win in 2 seconds, 2 minutes, it's more than funny. Now a lot of Zerglings are coming to try to have a little bit of a scouting, to get a grasp of what Zerg is doing right now, to have a grasp of what Protoss is actually mastering on the field. The Oracle was spotted. It's a good indicator because Oracles usually are being sent to the mineral lines. Probably already we are going to have Queens. Yes, Queens are here to defend. Why not the Spore Crawler? Look at the Spore Crawler. So they know their timings. 2 Oracles, not going to achieve too much. If you know what your opponent has, it's like easy to defend. Rock, scissor, paper type of army units that you need to have. But even if your opponent knows what you have and you have Oracles, it's easy because all you have to do is to keep them here, and some of the units need to stay here for defense. But already a Spore Crawler, 2 drones, not enough damage. What else do you have here? Adepts, shading. Adepts are very good because they can distract you in multiple places. with the shading ability. And look at this map. Look at how awesome it looks. This is like a planet. Wow. What I like about this game, attention to details. Look how easily the depths shaded away. Now the Oracle trying again to do some economic damage. Not enough. In terms of minerals, it's by far Dark in advantage. He has 3 and now going to the 4th base, while Protoss just now acquiring a 3rd Nexus. The Zerling, good scouting of the timing, and now probably it's time for some push, counter-attack, attack. These Oracles are still here. 2 kills for the first one, 4 for the second. And 2 more. So how many? 4 Oracles? Wow. Usually you don't see 4 Oracles. Now 3. The Spore Crawler was successful. So look, 1 kill. Good for him. So just keeping the queens in bay. But this is a very big investment. Yeah, status field denying some of the mining for just a couple of seconds. Not bad at all, but not ideal. And now let's see the army. The army size for herO, it's definitely bigger. But this is deceiving because Zerg can produce units way faster. Now trying to kill a Zerkukon. No, not this drone. Kill it. Go. Yes, he's dead. Now why don't you put them all together? Another hatchery in the main base. Just to produce more larvae, probably. So Zerg is a heavy larva intensive race. It needs. Let's see at the APM. So herO playing with the Protoss does not require, and now herO is ready for an attack. Army value highly favoring herO. The smiling assassin, it's on his way. Let's see if Dark has something to show for. The assassin is going against the final boss. Already an overlord is dead. And now this mineral line is attacked. So Dark probably was a little bit too greedy. He has a lot of queens, but no bailings. And the stalkers are very good. Yeah, queens can transfuse themselves, but what do you do when it's a numbers war? Already Dark is supply blocked. Okay. And look here, we are putting status field. And what? With the first push, herO is able to kill already a base? Ground carapace, okay. A counter-attack, a huge counter-attack with Zerlings. So the best offense is defense, and the best defense is offense. Apparently now the Zerlings are coming back home, and this is starting to worry me. I don't know if Dark he needs it to pull the drones. Here we have also the Oracle and herO. Definitely the first game is his. Let's go to game number 2. Now let's go to game number 2. We had an intensive first game where herO was able with stalkers, pure basic units to destroy Dark. Dark was a little bit too greedy, he didn't invest too much in the army. The army value for herO was way bigger. Now let's see Dark's response. Dark has to show that he's actually the last son of Boxer, deserves his name. He's known for being a foreigner killer, and in the last years he lost only against Serral 3 matches. So this is a very good indicator of how good he is, because there are a lot of very good players outside Korea. But guess what? Despite the fact that you are known as a foreigner assassin, you have here your own Korean assassin, none other than herO. herO, he used to play actually Zerg in Broad World, but he switched sides. Now he's playing with the Protoss. And he's the first player to win 3 IEM championship, earning him the nickname, the IEM King. And he also has a toy dog poodle called, guess what, Star from StarCraft. So he's a huge fan of StarCraft and this shows. Now an interesting choice for a hatchery, a little bit further away, but this is probably a strategy. Usually you are having it here, so to connect it easier, he's going probably with the creep backwards to the main base, and from the main base to the second base, which usually is the third. But this is a huge map. It allows for a lot of interesting games. Now let's see what these two players are going to choose. Standard opening so far, so they do not try any cheese. And probably at this level, if you do cheese and it's observed, like I said in the previous game, it's highly likely or unlikely more for you to lose. Even in the final where we have Oliveira trying a little bit of cheese, it didn't work that good for him. So consistency is very important, but sometimes you have to risk it all. There's nothing you can do. In the meantime, 2 bases for the Protoss, 2 bases for the Zerg. Why is Dark not expanding more? Probably now? Is he trying to have a push, an early push? In terms of army 6 versus 2 is nothing. Right now, we are talking about Zerlings. And Zerlings are not that difficult to deal with. So what is keeping him? Let's see the income. A little bit of an advantage for Dark, but not that much. Here we have an income advantage for small time for Dark, and then for herO. Army size favoring Dark. Interesting. So, what are we going to find out here being an Oracle, standard opening. And another pylon. Yeah, okay. So we have the third hatchery and the metabolic boost. I thought maybe he is preparing for something that Dark is trying an all-in. But he's playing safe so far. Just making sure to have a lot of map awareness. This is their point of view. As you can see, Dark knows exactly the map. herO is just now exploring. Luckily for you and for me, we have the big picture. But think about it, they have no idea. So this Overlord is dead? Yes. It's painful when Overlords are dead as a Zerg player because you find yourself supply blocked. So yes, you can use them to have map awareness. But in the meantime, you are losing a lot of income. And you can be blocked exactly when you need to create even more units. Look at this, awesome. So we are glowing the gold minerals. And now we have the 2 oracles going for the attack. Let's see if this attack is successful. Yeah, they are going around here to try to kill some drones. 3 drones, not bad at all. Yeah, no. Nothing they can do anymore. Yeah, let's see who killed what. This one has 2 drones, this one 2, 4 in total. Not bad at all. As you can see, oracles aren't able to shoot other air units that are flying, which is very bad for them. These juicy overlords. So sometimes Protoss have like a void race or some phoenix just to harass and kill as many overlords as possible. But these oracles have something very cool. They have revelation. That means they can tag enemy units and structures, and you can kill crypt tumors and also see exactly what your enemy is doing, where they are. So if you do this on the army, you know exactly the movement of your enemy army. Now, are they shading back? Yes, they are shading back. The Zenaga Tower, providing vision. And now this oracle just flying over here. It is very nice. I like altitude map. It's like in a mountain area, full of juicy minerals. They are like crystals that allows you to create more units. Now the revelation was used. And see, herO can actually see exactly where the queens are because of the revelation and the structures. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bases versus 3 for the Protoss. So now is the time when both of them are more than confident, and we are going to try to strike each other to build their army. 38 for Dark. Dark has an advantage versus 26 for herO. And already here we have an attack with Zerlings trying to go to the mineral lines. But here the cavalry is here. Yeah, this attack was denied. This is oversaturated. You need to send some units to the... Yes, exactly as I said. So the Vespian gas is very important for Protoss, because higher tier units of Protoss requires a lot of it. What are you building here? A war prism. Some drop probably. Charge is completed. Ground level 1 is completed for herO. Not bad at all. And look at them. 3 comrades. Revealing everything, killing. It's important to deny the creep spread, otherwise you're going to find yourself in a dire situation where Zerg sees everything on the map. And now these Zerlings, yeah, they definitely can win this fight. But guess what? We were able to shade away, so only 1 adept was killed. Archon drop, nice. Archons are high tier units, they have a lot of splash damage, and they have a lot of shield. Not life, just shield, but shield can regenerate for Protoss. And also they look very, very nice. Look at them here, glowing. Pure balls of energy, ready to attack. Now shading, no, just keeping the Zerg in bay. And now we have Bailings here as well. Trying to cut this queen, but the queen has bodies. Yeah, they're trying to outwit each other. Zerlings are very, very fast, especially on creep. So I don't see what War Prism can do to surprise. Ground Carapace level 1, also done for Dark. And Dark now is attacking. Oh, this juicy line of drones. Some of them were killed, unfortunately, for herO. But now herO is on the attack with a squad of Zerlings and the 2 Archons trying to be annoying. Already saved. Here we have an Overseer. Overseer is an invisible unit that you aren't able to see if you are a Zerg, except if there is an Overseer or a Spore Crawler. Now a lot of Zerlings over here. And the Bailings crushed. Yeah, let's see what the Bailings were able to do. So these Bailings are going to come to roll. Yeah, they were able to kill some of the Zealots, but this one, yeah, not too much. Dark ones took most of the fighting. They are very beefy units. These Zealots are dying for the motherland. And now the Archon drop. This one, 9 kills, 14 kills, wow. These are powerful units. Look at them go. So, dying with honor. The queens are sometimes underestimated because they have the ability to transfuse each other, to heal each other. So if you have a lot of them, that's a huge advantage, because they can actually non-stop heal units. And they can take a lot of punishment, but now the Archons are here, more and more being morphed in. Let's see this engagement. No subtleties, straight attack, forward attack. Abusing this choke point, more Archons here. Status field, excellent, denying a lot of Zerlings. Creating like a wall between the Archons and the Queens. This is the first. Now, oh, if all of these overlords are dying, Probably Dark is going to be supply blocked. The ball of deadly. What? Honestly, herO? Are you winning with these units? Now, what do we have here? We have the Ultralisk. Ultralisk are very beefy, but in numbers. You need to have a couple of them, not only one. So excellent attack for herO. He abused the choke point and was able to freeze half of the units that the Dark was able to produce. So freezing them, making them useless. So excellent, destroying that hatchery is very important. In terms of economy, we have a Protoss that is fighting Zerg, and Protoss has 4 bases versus 1, 2, 3 for Zerg, and this one is not even fully working, so excellent. But now Dark is counter-attacking herO. Yeah, cutting this Archon, no. Going straight to the mineral lines. A recall was done, just to prevent, to make sure. Yes, it wasn't that a good counterattack. And now look at the army size, 95 for herO, 42, and herO decisively won in game number 2. Dark Realize has no chance. Let's go to see game number 3. Now, welcome to game number 3. Dark was a little bit shy in game number 1 and 2, allowing herO to create a death ball that was impossible to fight. In game number 2, we had a lot of Archons. They are very, very powerful units. Maybe if herO would have delayed a little bit, probably Dark would have been able to gather more army. He was a little bit too greedy. Now, in game number 3, we are going to see who is the best Korean of this match. Is it going to be herO or Dark? herO spawning here with the red Protoss, with a lot of experience. They both started in 2012, exactly the same time. herO is 40 years old, while Dark only 27. herO is very good at this game, especially given the fact that he went to the army from 2019-2021, and when he came back he was still able to play pro level at a high level. Usually after going for 2 years into the army, when pro players are coming back, it's hard for them to have the same stamina, the same skill that is required for this highly intensive RTS, real-time strategy. But herO showed to everyone that he's a hero. Now, let's see in game number 3 what we are trying to do. We are on the map Neo-Humanity. This is an awesome map. And already here we have a wall with a gateway and a cybernetics core. In the middle you can put a unit and that's it. You are safe. Both players know each other very well. They played before a lot of matches. And what is important to know about StarCraft 2, it's always surprising. Like you think you know and you don't know actually. Each year you discover new tactics, new ways, new approaches. Some units are good for a while. After that everybody knows how to counter-attack some building orders and some units. And then you have to switch it up. So you also have to use a lot of imagination. And it's important to always be open-minded, to think of new strategies, new approaches. Now already we have a Stargate. Let's see how good herO is going to use the Stargate. Probably, usually what you see, players that are playing in Bronze or Silver League, where I am, we are building a huge Protoss fleet, then Ctrl A, attack all, and that's it, game over. But at this level you cannot wait until you have the perfect fleet, and obviously Ctrl A doesn't work. There is a lot of micro here, and you need to be also good for like 40 minutes, half an hour, if I can say so, 1 hour, depending on how long the game it is. I casted matches that are 40 minutes and matches that are 3 minutes. When they start playing, they don't know how long it's going to take. Already the Stalker denying the vision, but the Overlord now it's in this square where it's perfectly safe. Unless you have air units that can shoot it. And now the Oracle. Look at the mind games. Moving the Overlord back and forth, just to keep him alive a little bit longer. I'm putting here the Oracle, so that the Stalker is able to spot it. Running after each other. So think about it. They are not doing only this funny stuff. They are also doing a lot of other things in the same time. 9 total units lost. That's the overseer and probably some small zerlings. Now let's see what they have here. 2 oracles. This is a slow zone. So if units cross it, they are going to move way slower. Now against 3 queens, nothing. Here are 3 queens ready to protect, to defend. Another one over here. And her sister is coming back. But 2 drones, not bad at all. 3 queens here. And these oracles are a little bit stuck. But look at the shield. 7, 8, 9, 10. If you wait a little bit, you are going to find out that the shield is going to recover. Now let's see them going to the slow zone. No. In order to avoid this slow zone, you have to kill these rocks. Otherwise, you find yourself funneled in this area. Now, shadowing ability was just a decoy. Nothing to see, no actual shadowing happening. Now, keeping, you have to keep the queens here. So basically, with these 2 oracles, you keep 2 queens, 3 queens busy. Look at this one. It's like hidden here. And now here we have the adepts just making sure they have map awareness. Not allowing Zerg to move. But Dark needs to do something to catch up. It's 2-0 Dark. You need to be more aggressive. To attack some bailings, to go into the mineral lines. That will be something. And what I haven't seen yet is sending here some drones to create this shortcut avenue pathway. So probably it's hard to pull at this level. Now already here we have a spore crawler. So no need for Marta to protect. This is what I'm going to call this queen, Marta. Elizabeth and Betty went away. Now let's see if these zerlings are going to achieve anything. Now to have initiative is not bad at all. But they are vulnerable. Look at them here in the slow zone. So going back home, trying a different path, a different avenue. Zerlings cannot shoot air units, and Oracle can shoot ground units. And now, with another push, no, fake push. Sometimes it's good to pretend that you're attacking, so that your opponent, instead of having more drones, is going to have more army, and you are going to have more income. But if your opponent has a better army than you, way better, then what do? You fall into your own trap. Now this Zerling is dead. It was just an observer Zerling. Sent to observe. Warp prism. So probably here we are going to warp some zealots when the time is right. So just putting units in place for a later date when it's more convenient. So probably when Zerg is going on the attack, this warp prism is going to be able to morph, to teleport Protoss units into the main base. Missile attack level 1 for Dark, which is not bad at all. So more stalkers again, like in game number 1, where with a lot of stalkers. What do we have here? The Nitro Swarm. I like it. Beyond likes it. Ability Dark likes it. Let's see if it's Nitro Swarm. No. Yeah, the War Prism was revealed. And what? Swarm Host? That's what I'm talking about. Excellent decision. Let's see what damage we can do. If they are able to kill some, yes, higher tier units. A lot of drones, not bad at all. Excellent decision from Dark. Dark, which is maxed out. Look at him, 199. But this is deceiving because we are talking about the Swarm Host and they take a lot of that supply. So it's not like they're actually that of a difference, big difference. And now herO is going on the attack with the 3 Colossus and a lot of Stalkers. Also an Observer in order to kill the creep tumors. Is he going to attack? No, waiting for more reinforcements. It's better to have a bigger army. Now let's see if he is going to be able to destroy the Zerg, the Dark, the final boss. Is the assassin killing the boss? Yeah, now he has to go away because of the locust from the Swarm Host. So it was a pretty good engagement, but definitely not successful. Dark is still alive and ready to defend. Moving the spine crawlers a little bit further away. Yeah, with the choke point, very good for Colossus with their splash damage. But also here we have the Revengers. Excellent engagement. Now the spine crawlers are attacking and now you have to go back because of the locust. Otherwise free damage. So the death ball of Protoss is getting higher and higher. Let's see. Oh, an aggressive push forward with the Stalkers. They blink like in the middle. Now in terms of the army, Dark is still having an advantage. But we are talking again about Swarm Host and they do not take part in this fight. And these two herO Colossus, 123 kills, the other 120. So more than 40 in total, which is nice. Now trying to outflank. So he was trying to do us around with the locusts. Are they going to be alive? Wow, what a game. Interesting strategy. Locusts are very useful. But they are hard to control. And now this mineral line is in danger. And herO did it again with a decisive 3-0. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and see you tomorrow for another intensive StarCraft 2 match. Thank you for watching.